Welcome back to another episode. Let's do this. Buckets. Bruh. Buckets.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed
Gary
up.
Kava, the hero.
Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
Some different faces starting for this team as they have several players out of action with injuries right now.
Their injury issues are apparent. Fenner on the bench and the starting lineup, a lot to overcome.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall.
Woo! This last man of people.
Set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Carpenter in at the point guard position. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Erickson misses.
That ain't it three.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to Miami.
That's a three.
For Cleveland.
Nice
Told
shot
you.
by MP. Great touch from outside.
Pass to Dick.
What name? Dick.
Jared Allen grabs the miss.
You want a three?
One he liked that. Almost too wide open.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they like.
Now, here's MP. Turned in
Gotta do it.
against Atlanta.
All these threes given up have really
3 for 3.
on this run.
Here's Barnes. 9-point game. Pass to Erickson.
You can't do that.
It's Dick on the wing.
Oh my god.
And the Raptors miss again.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's not as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That pass wandered off target.
Oh, that'd be a kick.
Toronto had gone 0-4. Those are their first 4 field goals. Erickson outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Barnes. And just miss after miss right now.
Not that time. That's a shot that he's going to make more often times than not.
Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
That's 4 for 4.
Hot start. And who's struggling out of the gate? What can those teams do to improve?
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Looking now at the numbers for Mitchell. Coming off a terrific season. Putting up about 25 points per. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker. Great handle, great vision.
That's how he drops so many dimes.
Yeah, he sure is a dick.
Gets it to go.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Mitchell passes to MP. good, and it's Mitchell.
5
picking
for
up the assist.
5.
MP's got 15.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Heather. Oh yeah. I have no man.
Caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing.
6 for 6. Mr. Perfect.
I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here is Barnes. Following the
Barnes.
by MP. 5 to shoot. Barnes dishes to Barrett. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Cavaliers 5th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Latrey. MP.
Oh.
Panthers trail by 16. Now Dick stats on in. He's averaging 9 points a game. In the corner, Barrett with it. To the paint. Pass to Murray Boyle. Down low. Second shot opportunity. That's good by Banton.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Count that one for Mobley.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Yes, sir.
Here's Banton, covered by MP. Hits it from three-point range. Dick's got 5.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Brady ready to answer.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP has been leading the
Now you
charge
do it.
for the Cavaliers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Now you do it. .point ahead.
Both teams making substitutions here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Toronto has possession. Down by 15. Pass to Walter. Here's Barnes. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
We've got Walter. Brady Dick is out there with Barnes. And it's Shed in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Shed missing. MP with it. He's picked up by Dick. Wasted no time on that one. MP's
Now
got
we do it.
27.
And that shows the skill level of Embiid. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Dick in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He finishes 51 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And the entire NBA talking about his performance.
Skills with those threes.
We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he loved the performance.
Yeah, you did.
Contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Edson's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Walter. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toronto working the ball around now. Stolen by Mitchell. Barrett against Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
How many times have we seen the possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Right wing. Inside. Here's Shed. Here's Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
A nice shot by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Yes, sir.
Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Shed. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's MP, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
After shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Mobley with the block.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
Onside Barrett, and here's Barnes for three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to MP. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Allen with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Toronto Raptors.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them. No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, that's it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Erickson passes to Barrett. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And nice down from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Yes, I'm still here.
Puts up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Now here's Erickson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Onside, Barrett. Dick wide open. Throws it from outside. Dick's got 8 points.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And Toronto making a change. Walters checked in. Barrett with the bounce pass. Shed. A 3-pointer is right on target. Shed's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
1:32 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Tyson, covered by Barnes. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Shoots over Strus. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
That's all the defense could do. Barrett just appeared determined to score. Didn't care who was on him.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. He just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Chalk up 2 there. Shed's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Barrett. From the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
How you do it?
This opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform. You've got to admire.
How you do it?
Making some changes here. The three from MP. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets coming to town.
Fuck you,
And that game
Tornado.
closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Erickson. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And here's MP for connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness it. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. MP deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Dick. And he lays it straight in. Dick's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. A 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
A 60-piece. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Dick passes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this is on the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic.
Good, another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Shed, that's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer.
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple. And yep, another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe had more in a single game.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they didn't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
truly exceptional performance tonight here at MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Palace fast recovery.
Rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
That's how you do it.
Big serious business, MP. I know you tired.
Hello.
Congrats.
Matchup against a potential all-star tonight. MP, what you think?
I need a little separation.
I'm 6-2, but we got that.
Nah, I'm saying I need separation from some of these other all-stars. Gotta do something that help me stand out. I woke up in the zone again. I'm telling you, I can't miss.
All the warm-up, folks, you ain't lying.
Right. And I'm thinking I'll hit a couple of logo threes, get our guys going, and get the talking heads yapping.
Woo! Good try, good try. Yeet.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Kellogg.
You just shooted the threes.
These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. and he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Knipple, and it's Wright Foreman in at the center position. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. We continue, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From downtown, goes back up, and Allen puts it in.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
There's Ball with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, miss by MP. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, D.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP got the confidence already.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Sends it home from three-point land.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Mitchell against Miller. Ball outside. Puts it up from 17. The Cavaliers pull it in, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Oh, that's the alley! And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Hornets trail by 7. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Now here's Mann. He's covered closely. And here's Green from the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Cavaliers lead by 7. MP finds Strus. And he drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
To this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Wesley, pass to Mann. To the middle. To stop the run. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like the fact that Mann has worked on developing as a playmaker. That's encouraging. Terrific pass right there.
Mobley, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Wesley, covered by MP. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Allen. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's MP, and And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Yes, sir.
Green with the ball. On the wingman. 4-3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cleveland on top, up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Checked in for Tyson. Donovan Mitchell comes in for McCollum. And MP subbed in for Darius Garland. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
On the court for the Hornets. Grant Williams out there with Green. Then it's Ball. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Strus finds MP. Jacks up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling from?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. Let's see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. They might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
He marries it from 3.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Green, the pass to Ball. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Mann. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Mann's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And that one's good. Jovic.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They put up a nice win against Toronto last
Look at
time.
him,
And
balls.
it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
The long-range hit from MP.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
MP, that was good.
He is dropping that 3-ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
LaMelo working inside.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Strus against Miller. For 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their full space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's MP making things happen for Cleveland. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their perimeter's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen them.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper down out of my head. Chasing guys off the arm will be the first thing.
Scares us slowly in the bucket.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
Just joining us, we played through the first half of the game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings, and it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Ball with no fear, and Ball throws it down.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of the squad.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. Guarded now by Ball. MP no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And Ball with the basket on the assist from Miller. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
Look at him, Ball.
A lot of parts to Ball's
Three
game in
ball.
addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's hard cover for sure.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Back to Ball. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Ball against MP. Over MP. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Ball's got 9 points now in the second half.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Green's checked in for Charlotte. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 38 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
The 3 from Ball. Ball with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 13-4 run. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Hornets trail by 12. Ball outside. The 3 ball. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 44.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from them.
From the arc. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Back to Ball. Fires the three. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling at this point.
Here's MP. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
From deep. Good! Another from three.
It has been raining threes for him. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cleveland, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. And 1 quarter to go. Substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Jovic. Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And NP subbed in for Garland. On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Knippel. And it's Wright Foreman in at the 5. Down low. Minutes gone by here in the 4th. Miller outside. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
MP, and again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in the game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And the 3 misses.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes in a game. Miller banks it home. Big shot.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Ball against MP. Let's loose for 3. Can't get it. Hornets trail by 5.
Miller is a big-time scorer, but tonight he's operating at an even higher level.
MP fires. No good from 3. Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass from downtown.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The Cavaliers shooting 56% today. For 3. Oh, it's off target. Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Miller. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Cleveland's shooting 27% here in the 4th. Oh, no good again that time. Well, the Hornets shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
MP, yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
shot here.
Here's Miller. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
It's been great to see guys back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
MP fires. Hits yet again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here. A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock. And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position, and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
Now over to Dominic Hamel.
60 plus in the win for you. Was I seeing things, or did you leave the 2 points on the board? It felt like you could have hit 7. I took a lot of good shots.
I'm not trying to be greedy.
I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball guys are going to get you. No one wants that. Definitely not. All right. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian.
Mm-hmm.